makers, Lisa here from Andrie Designs. Welcome, it is so great to have you here. In this video today, I'm giving you a quick tour of my sewing space, the heart of where all the creativity happens here at Andrie Designs. Whether you're looking for ideas to set up your own space or you're just curious how other makers work, like I always am, I hope you'll find something useful here. As we go, I'd love to know what's your favourite part of your sewing space. Feel free to drop a comment below. I always enjoy hearing how others make their spaces work. Let's go. Okay, so welcome to my sewing room. This is where all the magic happens and where I like to spend my time creating and designing. So as we come in over here on the shelves, I have my beautiful old Singer machine. One day I'd like to think I have time to restore it, but that's not today. On the next shelf I have some notions, some different little bits and bobs I use. Down here I have my fabric storage under the black fabric, and down the bottom I have some yarn boxes and I have my other fabric. On my first sewing table I have my main machine. So that is the machine, my Bernina B350, that I use for most of my seams, my top stitching, all the professional top quality work that I want to get done. She is my workhorse and I love her. I have some other bits and bobs on that table which I'll show you in the next video. Next to that I've just added a second little sewing table where I have my second machine. So over there, that is my old Bernina that I was lovingly gifted from my mum. She is a great workhorse but a little bit difficult to get a nice tidy top stitching on it, so I use her for all my prep work, the work that doesn't really need that is not seen essentially when you're putting a bag together. I have some nice little samples up on the wall which help to create some colour in the room, and then I have my cutting table over here which is where I do all my cutting, my prepping, and film a lot of my videos as well, and I'll show you that in another video. So behind my cutting table I have my ironing station, which is essentially in the wardrobe of the room. I've just put a set of shelves in there, and on the bottom shelf I've got some crafting gear, some paper, and my button maker machine, and then above that you can see I've got my foam and my stabilizer interfacing that lives in there, and on the top I've just covered a simple piece of plywood with some foam or some padding and fabric to create a nice ironing surface, and I've also got my press in there as well. So this setup right behind me allows me to easily move from there to my cutting table back and forth as I'm creating my bags. I do have a light in there, but if I turn it on, it flickers like crazy on the video, so I'm not going to put you through that. Thanks for joining me on this little tour of my sewing room. I hope it's given you a few ideas or even just a spark of imagination. Don't forget to leave a comment and tell me about your favourite sewing space feature or something you're planning to change. Change is always exciting when it comes to redesigning sewing rooms. And if you've enjoyed this peek behind the scenes, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the rest of this series coming out soon. I'll see you in the next one, so until next time, happy sewing!